Okay, we're here on board the Fokker plane. We got us all seatbelt buckled in. Jim and I are on this side. Kevin's over there. The team is outside right now doing what they call a dirt practice. Basically, they're practicing the maneuvers on the ground. We're set to go. So they just gave us all the debriefing and feeling pretty good. These two back doors here stay open the entire flight. So Kevin, how are you feeling about that?
I can't wait to go up. This is going to be so much fun. These people have been so nice. They've been very accommodating. They've told us everything that's going to happen, so we can't wait. We're about ready to go up in a few minutes, and we're going to be getting a lot of good film up there. So we'll see you soon. Okay, right now on I Love Dubuque, Molly and I have a real treat for you. We're standing here with Mr. Perry Mason, who's a sales manager at Radio Dubuque. Perry, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hi, Perry.
Appreciate it.
Molly, thank you.
When you talk about festivals in Dubuque during the summertime, nothing tops the annual 4th of July Radio Dubuque Fireworks and Air Show in Dubuque. And Perry, this is your 24th year. Tell us a little bit about the show this year, will you?
This is our 24th year. This year, as we salute our men and women of the armed forces, we have some new additions with the F-16 coming into town. We have the A-10 East team coming back. We have a B-1 bomber that's going to open up our show. And the whole program salutes the men and women of the armed forces that give us the freedom to do what we do every day.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's really symbolic when the Golden Knights come down carrying the flag, isn't it?
The Golden Knights, their 50th anniversary, and they chose as one of their locations to go this year, or to come to, is Dubuque, and we're very honored to have them.
You bet. And I think we're going to have a treat in going up with them tomorrow too, which we'll get to in a minute. But
Yes.
Molly?
Yes, it's always a popular holiday. 4th of July here in Dubuque, it's awesome and the weather is fabulous. And a lot of people are looking forward to the fireworks display tomorrow night. Tell us about how many people we can expect in town, the show, the history. Can you share with us, Perry?
The show, what I've been told by the military, and it's not a number that we come up with, it's a number that the military uses. They actually are up in the planes flying. The uniqueness of this program is you can watch the show from all three states, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. They tell us there's over 250,000 people that come to this, and the cool thing is you can listen to it on our radio station, so you'll hear the play-by-play. We'll go into the cockpits with the planes, we'll talk to the pilots. We have a special thing this year with the B-1 coming by. 3 of the 4 people on board, it's their final flight, so they're going to fly Dubuque, and then they go back to Mount Rushmore and fly for their 4th of July celebration up there, so we're very honored to have them. And then the fireworks explodes to music on the 4 radio stations, and it's a neat setting because people watch it in the river and watch it on the bluffs or down at the show center.
Now, you mentioned final flight, and it might be Kevin's final flight tomorrow night as well, because Kevin is going to be flying tomorrow night. So I'm going to let you guys talk about that.
That's going to be the thrill of a lifetime, I got to tell you. But I don't think people realize how much work goes into putting this show on every year and how much Radio Dubuque puts into this. You literally will start the day after tomorrow planning for next year's event, won't you?
Absolutely. We've already been working on next year's show. We're trying to get some things with the Air Force, some new things to come in, and yes, we start right away for next year's program. It's you know, all the best laid plans went to heck today because we had busted jets and broken planes and all that kind of stuff. But you know, they come together and do a great show for us.
Sure. Now, how did the JCs figure into the picture?
JCs are a very important part of this program. It's a partnership that the radio station formed 24 years ago to put this program on. They have a huge part of this by taking care of crowd control down on the site. You know, many behind-the-scenes things that happen. And so just between the two of us, the radio station that is and the JCs, it's a big event, and our main goal is a safe event and yet family-oriented, and it's a free event to the community.
You bet, you bet.
It is awesome having 250,000 people in town, and you know, we really have side bets going. I don't know if you want to get in on a Perry or not, but whether or not Kevin is going to lose his lunch or not, taking the flight tomorrow, I think the odds are pretty good. I'm going for yes.
Just on a note of technicality, I want to point out that I'm going up. Molly elected to stay on the
I see
ground.
she's going to be down
so
here.
I'll have our producer
like
Kelly with us, along with cameraman Jim tomorrow night. So we're really looking forward to it. Molly's getting jealous, I think. But
oh yeah, hold
Perry,
me back.
You've been in Dubuque a long time. I know that. The name of our show is I Love Dubuque. Tell us, if you would, what you love about Dubuque.
Well, Dubuque's my hometown. I've been here all my life. It's a great community to raise a family and great schools. And it's a wonderful place. You know, just my opportunity to work with all these people from all over the United States, and they get to come here and see what Dubuque is like, and they say, you know, it's really a really neat community. It's you're driving on Grand View where you see all the flags, and Eagle Point Park and all the things that go along with Dubuque, the river. It's a great opportunity it's a great place, and it's a nice opportunity to be able to show off Dubuque to other people.
You bet. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much, Perry. Awesome
Appreciate
festival.
We'll see you
We
at the
appreciate
fireworks.
it. See you
We'll be
tomorrow
there.
night.
Enjoy your flight.
All right.
I love Dubuque!
The Dubuque Area Chamber plays a significant role in promoting and attracting tourism to our area, an area on the cutting edge of business, rich with history and natural beauty. Now easily accessible via 4-lane highways, Dubuque is the perfect place to work or play. We're just a short drive away.
The Dubuque Chamber of Commerce and the Telegraph Herald invite you to experience Dubuque soon. Log on to DubuqueChamber.com for more information.
Dubuque is proud of our workforce. Steady business growth means increasing opportunities for career development in a variety of fields as more companies make their home in Dubuque. American Trust and Savings Bank is pleased to sponsor college internship awards to keep our best and brightest here in Dubuque. Great workforce opportunities in a great community make Dubuque a great place to call home.
American Trust and the Dubuque Chamber invite you to experience Dubuque soon.
I'm Senior Airman Kenneth Butler. I'm Staff Sergeant David Clifford. I love Dubuque.
Right now, Molly and I have a special treat on I Love Dubuque. We are joined by Sergeant First Class Jeff Schaefer from Ackley, Iowa, who happens to be a member of the Army Golden Knights parachute team. Sergeant, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Happy 4th of July.
Thank you very much.
You guys put on an awesome show tonight. I've seen your show in the past. You go up 2.5 miles and jump. Tell us what it's like.
The sensation of jumping out of an airplane is really just unbelievable. Nobody can explain what it's like. But that's only one part of the job. A lot of people don't realize that that's just simply a way that we get to work, that our job doesn't take place until we land our parachute on the ground. And as we can see behind us, we got people signing autographs and talking to the local population, connecting America's Army to a local population. Because a lot of people never get to see soldiers in action, and this is one easy way that the Army's able to do it.
So I'm really interested. I'm a person that really likes my feet on the ground, as everybody I know. And I'm just curious, how do you get started jumping out of airplanes?
Mine was a unique story, actually. I was similar to you. I did not want to jump out of an airplane, but because of the job that I'd chosen in the Army, which was a flight engineer, I had to open and close doors while in flight of an airplane. Reluctantly, I did a tandem parachute jump, just in case that maybe something would happen. I fell out of the airplane or whatever, that I would know a little bit of the sensation that I was to expect. So I went up and did a tandem parachute jump and fell in love with it immediately. Went right out, learned how to jump, and been doing it ever since, and now I've logged just shy of 4,000 jumps.
I doubt that will be my story.
Is there one jump in all of those that sticks out in your mind as being particularly special?
Growing up in Iowa, I of course am a Cubs fan.
Yeah, go Cubs!
And from the time that I was maybe just 3 foot tall, I can remember listening to WGN AM 720 with my grandfather in the garage. And so in 2007, I had the honor of leading the parachute team into the opening day at Wrigley Field, flying the Cubs flag, and that, to me, was the all-time, my favorite jump of everything. There are others that stand out, and a lot of them have to do with landing here in Iowa. My family tonight was out. My mother and dad, my sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles all get to see me land. And tonight is very special to me as well, because this is the last time that my family will be able to see me perform, or in a couple months I'm due to rotate back to a regular Army unit and I'll deploy to Afghanistan.
Maybe the back.
Well, thank you very much for your service to our country. We appreciate that. It is people like you that allow us to live our lives every day. It's what 4th of July is all about, our Independence Day, and thank you for your service.
You know, I appreciate you guys allowing me to contribute my service. But on the flip side of that coin, we as Golden Knights really would like to thank the American public for your continued support of the men and women who continue to risk their lives daily, preserving the freedoms that we enjoy so much in this country, that allow us this great weekend that we're about to have. And without your support, we definitely couldn't do our job. So thank you.
We got one more thing to ask you, Sergeant. Would you mind looking in the camera and saying, "I love Dubuque"?
I love Dubuque.
All right. Thank you very much.
Pleasure's mine. Great talking to you.
I love Dubuque!
The Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce showcases Dubuque as the region's premier destination. 1,200 members representing over 46,000 jobs. We do together what we cannot do alone. From workforce programs to business services and development, marketing strategies to ongoing advocacy efforts in tourism. The Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce understands a strong business community creates a better Dubuque. Over 62,000 residents and 1.6 million visitors a year agree Dubuque is the ideal place to live, work, play, and do business.
We find a lot of great news to report in Dubuque. Job growth and a stable business climate continue to attract highly skilled workers to this area. 1.5 million annual visitors help keep Dubuque's economy strong. At KCRG TV9, we're committed to being the dynamic voice for this vibrant community.
The Dubuque Chamber of Commerce and KCRG TV9 invite you to experience Dubuque soon. Log on to DubuqueChamber.com for more information.
are on the tarmac out at the Dubuque Regional Airport. And Kevin and I are joined here by Sergeant Rachel Haddon. And we are about to take flight and get to be inside the plane as the parachutists jump. So we're absolutely thrilled and tickled. Rachel, tell us a little bit what it means to be an ambassador for the U.S. military.
Well, it's, first of all, from a personal standpoint also, it's a very big responsibility because we have hundreds of thousands of soldiers out there who are fighting overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, and also who are here in the States working so hard, doing their job, sort of out of the limelight and just really working hard, making things happen. So as a go-between between them and between the public is a big responsibility. We really want to represent them and give them a voice, so that's the best part of the job.
So tell us a little bit about yourself personally, Rachel. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been in the military? And how long have you been parachuting?
Well, I've been in the military about 4.5 years, and I've been skydiving for about 3.5. This is my first year on the team, so it's my first year.
Congratulations!
For it. Thank you.
Tell us what you like about being part of the team.
Oh my goodness. Well, this isn't an hour-long special, so I don't know how to narrow it down, but probably I would have to say the thing that I like the best is just having that direct interaction with the public. As soldiers in our regular job, it's hard to have that, you know, because we're sort of isolated. We have a job, we're in a unit. But in this job, it's very unique because we get to talk to the public and we get to, you know, have that direct interface with them. I'd have to say specifically is just young people. I love kids. I love young people. They're so bright and interested, and there's so much potential. And just seeing that and talking to them and seeing them see something for the first time and they have the questions and the brightness in their eyes is just makes me want to keep doing it. So,
well, Rachel, we certainly saw that last evening. Kevin and I were there when the team jumped in the Nativity parking lot, and later on, each of you lined up and signed autographs. And I recall as a little girl came up to you, you got down on your knees at her level and just really made that connect. So you're doing it.
Oh, thanks. I love it. I love it. I'm going to be sad someday when I have to go on to do something else.
What can you tell us about the plane?
Well, this actually is a very unique aircraft. This aircraft was built in 1982. The team has 2 of them. Its civilian designator is an F-27. It was built by a Dutch aeronautical firm in the Netherlands called Fokker, which the company doesn't even exist anymore, but we still have these 2 planes that were one of the last 2 to roll off the production line. The team leased them for a few years and bought them in 1986. This is a twin turboprop cargo plane's been modified. These doors have been enlarged. There's one on each side. The floors have been reinforced. And we have military seating on the sides of the aircraft instead of the normal airline seating that you would see. We fly with the doors open from takeoff to landing, so you'll get to see what that's like. It's a really unique experience if you've never done it before. But this plane, these 2 are the 2 most, by far, the most well-maintained F-27s, which is a C-31 is the military designator around. A lot of aircraft enthusiasts come and look at them because they are so unique.
So fantastic. Tell me what height you will be jumping at this evening.
Well, the ideal situation we hope to get is 12,500 feet. That's what we do our normal show from. As you can see, we have a little bit of clouds and some cloud cover. We're not really sure what that cloud cover is at right now, but we're very versatile. We can jump a minimum of 2,000 feet all the way up to that 12,500 foot mark. So if we have some clouds enough to get out low, we'll still put on a show for the public and make a good show for you guys.
Fantastic. Well, truly, on the ground for the fireworks, it's nearly 100,000 people.
Oh my goodness, you're making me nervous.
The Dubuque area is about 70,000, and so it's truly a draw. So we
so exciting
warmly welcome you to be here and along the Mississippi River, and it truly is an exciting time of year. And Kevin and I, we love festivals, and this is one of our favorites. So thank you so much for the invitation to come on board.
Oh, our pleasure, and thank you to you and everyone in Dubuque and Iowa. Thanks for having us, and it's an honor on our nation's, biggest holiday, and we celebrate the flag and all that, to be here in Dubuque. So we thank you guys for that. Thanks for having us.
We hope you come back many more times.
Oh, I hope so too.
All right.
before, we dirt dive every maneuver that we're going to do before we actually get in the aircraft. Multiple different situations might come up, so all of us are really just thinking about our own maneuver. And also, I guarantee you, I mean, I'm excited, but everybody here is excited to put on a show for Dubuque. Really, it's awesome.
Your maneuver that you're going to do.
I'm going to be left wing on the world famous diamond formation. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to get out of the aircraft all together. We're going to form a wide diamond in the sky. On the team leader signal, he's going to wave us to him and we're all going to come close together in a tight diamond, but we're not going to make contact.
Okay.
Once we get down to a prescribed altitude, he's going to wave again, signaling us to break off, creating a bomb burst effect. We'll pull on his wave.
Awesome, awesome. At what altitude will you pull your parachute?
Anywhere between 3,000 and 2,000 feet.
Wow. And we're making a turn bumps. And truly, there's 100,000 people on the ground that are so excited to see the Golden Knights. We are absolutely tickled that you're here. This is a Dubuque tradition. Have you ever jumped along the Mississippi River?
I have not. This is my first time to ever jump along the river here.
You will notice that there will be boats galore. Right by the jump site, that is a no-wake zone and a no-boat zone for tonight. But enjoy the view. We are thrilled to have you in Dubuque.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
My vision for the future has enabled me to grow and build a business that I am proud of. The welcoming business climate that the Dubuque Chamber fosters was instrumental in my decision to move my family to engage in a business here 2 years ago, a business that has grown as dynamically as Dubuque. I am happy to call Dubuque home, a prosperous, growing community that understands just how important it is to buy locally. Cruise Worth and Dubuque Auto Plaza and the Dubuque Chamber of Commerce invite you to experience Dubuque soon.
Mystique Casino is proud to be a part of Dubuque's dynamic character, making it the weekend getaway destination. We are proud to be a catalyst of this community, having donated over $32 million to local charity and over $123 million to the city of Dubuque to foster positive change in this magnificent city. We at Mystique invite you to join us for a first-class gaming experience and to rediscover Dubuque this weekend.